5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm pretty sure we're live right now. Hello, YouTube. Maybe. You'd think by what, 9 of these would have sorted it out. Please welcome Claire.
You've got it sus. Don't worry.
I really don't know. Please welcome Zoe to the screen.
And that's it tonight, isn't it? Unless
Yep,
anyone
that's
else
it.
is going to join in.
We're the dregs.
Some people only like Instagram, which is fine. And some people are just busy.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
They both have advantages, I think. I like the picture on this and the sound on this, but obviously Instagram, we can see the chat and we can, see, we can talk to people that way. But yeah, it's, I don't mind doing both for a change. Yeah, that's cool.
Evening, Bill. So you can't see the chat right now?
You can turn it on the side, Claire.
Yeah,
can you? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Helena's
There's nice people coming in.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Helena. Hi, Bill. Oh, yeah. I can see the chat.
To be honest, it took me a while to find it as well.
Why doesn't Helena jump in and give us an update on all the parts that she's sending over the country? She might have cheap parts. She can send me some brown. I'll pay you a good price, Helena.
Yeah,
wink,
Kelly,
wink.
Yeah, I asked Helena earlier in the week, but I think she's flat out.
She would be. I bet she's really busy. She's got so much to organise. She'd be a little bit stressed because that's literally only a week away, really, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. A week and a few days. Oh. Work account.
All right. Change accounts.
So what's everyone been up to this week?
I have been disassembling stuff again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just been doing a big pull apart. So there's so much stuff that I've been pulling apart, and I have just now got bags and bags and bags of Technic bricks.
Ooh.
It really makes me, pull apart so much stuff, and you go, what am I going to build with this? One of the things that I did pull apart, which I've Ewan here, he's going to pull all the things over. But I built a tower. If anyone's been to the shows, there's just tons and tons of just stuff. You think, I mean, this is really good structural stuff. So when you want to build your big things, your tall things, or even apartments or skyscrapers, and that having these Technic bricks by the ton can really help out.
What are you going to build?
This is
what are you going to use it for?
Overflow. Well, that's the thing is that it's you really, while you're sitting there watching YouTube videos and just pulling Technic pins after Technic pins and making my hand sore, it's you start getting ideas. And one of the things that I've had for a while, again, I was just saying before, I've got a picture of it when I first built it about 5, almost 6 years ago, was a little tower that goes over our entranceway for our GBC layout.
Sure.
And yeah, that's all been pulled apart now, and it was taller than Ewan. So there's a picture standing right just behind me here, and he was probably only about 5, 6 years old or so, maybe 6 or 7. But yeah, the tower was taller than him, and now of course he's taller. But it's all pulled apart, and I want to make a different one now. And I actually just had the thought, I've never seen anyone do it, a nice elliptical archway. Like the big St. Louis arch over in the US, that massive, big, just sort of egg-shape arch. And, it's so easy to make square things out of Lego. So I think making a nice, big, curved arch might be challenging and fun to do. Of course, sending balls up over it.
I was about to say, just checking you were sending your balls through.
Well, that's the thing.
Wow.
We always need a bridge for our layouts because you typically have a circle of tables, and you've got to have some way to get in and out of the layout.
Yes.
So one person in the team will have to bring a bridge, and I've just pulled apart my bridge, so I've got to build another one.
So you really have just gone and cleared.
I've still got the big tower, and I've still got the mine, which I haven't pulled apart yet, but I'm now getting into that thing. I've pulled apart so much stuff. I now have to really start organizing my overflow storage. I know we've talked about storage and things like that, and it's all fine and well, but when you start just getting balls of tracks and things, and these are the Technic treads, and before I built my big tower, which uses about 8.5 meters of it, I totaled up everything. I've got about 13 meters of this stuff.
Jeez.
And you can't fit it in the small tubs and boxes and things. You just start, the drawers behind me, nearly all of these are full, completely full. And it really messes up with your storage. You think, I've got everything. I've got all my little tiles, all my plates all sorted out. And now it's just gone to hell.
Yeah. It seems like your systems are similar to mine. When it's just overflow, it just goes in bags and big tubs.
Well, I do. I mean, I do sort a little bit like this now. So that I do 4s and 2x4s and 2x6s in here. But now I've decided I've got so much black and grey, which is often a lot of structural stuff, is I've just separated all the colours. I'm pretty sure I've already got another bag or two of the colours sitting elsewhere. It's just okay. That's another way I've got to go through and sort and change things. Gateway Arch St. Louis. Okay. Just reread it.
Oh, yeah.
So the answer to our question tonight, finding cheap Lego bricks, go to Rowan's place.
Yeah, I'm really at the point
Sounds
where
like it.
I really do need to, and I will, if anyone asks for a few oddball little parts here and there, I will happily give them away because it really doesn't bother me for a few things here and there. So, yeah.
Advertisement.
Well,
let's say, oh, Helena can jump on.
oh,
Please.
cool. Jump on, Helena.
You can tell us about your frenzy of a week.
I've got 2 massive tubs that I think I told you last week. My friend at work said, hey, I've got some Lego. I don't want to get rid of it, but I've got a few things in there you might of tubs full of Lego.
They're the best things. I've had a couple of those where friends or family or sort of acquaintances have said, hey, do you just want this tub of old Lego? I don't think it's worth any. I'm going to almost just throw it out.
It's huge. And inside it was actually a few things built, and there was this big spaceship in it that was built. And next to it, Sonny's up the stairs. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I thought this was ours. I'm thinking, you're having a big spaceship. Shit. He's like, oh, well, I'm going to play now. So I don't think she wants to give it all to me, but she said there's lots of spare parts you can have. So
you have to make that very clear sometimes because I had someone and I was
that's what I mean.
Fixing a computer.
That's
and
what I mean.
We're chatting about jigsaw puzzles and things like that. Oh, yeah, we do a few jigsaw puzzles, especially after lockdown and things. She said, I got this Lego set that you might like. It's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle and you can kind of just have it if you want. And it's the Vincent van Gogh Starry Night.
Yeah, right.
And it was like, are you giving, because she was talking about how jigsaw puzzles, she just, does them and then just gives them off, as you do. A lot of people don't. Yeah. They just do it for the puzzle. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, you can have this if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Really? For keeps?
I can't.
And then it came out in the conversation. You can assemble it and do it and then put it back together again and put it, part it out. And so and then give it back to her. I haven't decided. We haven't started. My wife didn't want to do that one, but it's a case and she's separated it all into bricks and colours and everything, and we're going to have to do the same thing.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to.
God,
no, it's not very good.
Family members, like my sister was moving house, and she didn't have space. She had a few Lego sets, like the modular cinema kind of thing, and she's like, "Oh, you can have these for your Lego room if you want." Like, wait, are you giving them to me? Because if you give me that, it's going to be stripped and I'm going to use it for parts. And they just
part of that, yeah. I will strip.
And then
are you sure you know what you mean when you're giving me a set?
No.
Yeah.
I want the parts. I don't care about the building.
My brother was looking after my Ferris wheel while we move. Like, well, I don't have space in my Lego room for a Ferris wheel. It's sat in the guest room for a year while
that Ferris wheel is huge.
It's so big. It's just like, what do I do with this? But they're like, oh, Tom's got Lego. He can put it with his other Lego.
Tom likes Lego. He can.
Oh yeah, just bring it over. Yeah.
Maybe I should just.
You might not want a Ferris wheel.
They're like, sorry, it's in that Arkham Island right now.
Send me some. Yep. Yep, I'll have all the slopes. Hi, Helena. How you going? Are you stressed?
Very stressed. But look what I've got. Oh,
What,
yeah.
passport?
I know. I want
Little
to.
passport.
I wanna
Well,
get
everyone
one.
going funny over that over the last few days.
Yeah,
So
'cause
they,
they
I'm not
just
going to
out
get to a shop
yesterday.
though.
You get
Get
stamps.
them
And
for free at your certified
only
store,
they
but
would
I'm not going to
combine
get one.
their points across all
I
the Lego
know,
shops.
right?
I mean, who cares about
I
a
know.
paper passport? I want to be able to buy in any Lego shop and online, and all
And
my
online.
Yeah.
I know.
Lego points
That
go the same.
Yeah.
shit me to tears.
Yeah.
Like,
so is
dead
that
set.
the LCS stores that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
S
I
is,
think
S is for stores, isn't it? LC stores.
Yeah, LCS.
LCS.
Lego certified stores. Yeah.
So it's across all them, and they do share their points across.
Yeah.
Just-
But Dreamworld
No,
isn't the
no.
same either. I don't think I can use my
Jackson's not
points at
part of it.
Dreamworld.
No. So also,
We never used
if
to.
you buy off Lego.com,
No, it's not.
you can't exchange those points with your in-store points.
Yeah,
Which you can
with the
in the US.
if you go Lego certified online,
Yeah, but I'm talking about
Yeah,
actual Lego
yeah.
online.
but I'm not.
No, I always go through certified. Yeah, I never buy through Lego.
Transfer
I
all
go
their
through.
stores and online.
No, I go through normal Lego. I've got enough points on the Lego website to get like Rivendell or I don't know, UCS something or other.
Go for it.
And so why haven't you?
Because there's nothing that I want at the moment.
You don't want Rivendell. Oh, you're not in
No,
it.
I don't do Lord of the Rings.
Do they
Yeah, but you
expire?
could put Spacemen in all of them and
No.
make it a really cool
So
scene.
they will expire
probably
if
do.
there's no activity on your account for I think it's like 3 years. So that's either earning or redeeming.
That's not too
Right.
bad then.
I haven't hit that point yet. I've definitely
No,
got some
I've
points there. I just gave up spending them because I usually spend them on Pick-a-Brick or
Yeah.
whatever pieces back then. But it was
Yeah, I do
taking
that.
months to get here, and I just gave up.
Mm.
Yeah.
I've never really bought.
I mean,
a
I
lot
could
of
do that,
Lego
but I've got
themselves.
piles
Yeah.
of stuff
You
that
have
I'm not currently using.
inventory.
More stuff up there, and I'm sending, as Claire said, I'm just sending my shit to everybody else at the moment. So
Well, Rowan's got heaps of space at the moment. Maybe you could send some to him.
mm,
Are they nice big W storage drawers there?
they are actually.
I wish they'd
Yeah.
stack a little bit nicer. I've got to both of them down. They wobble around a bit.
They are the big W ones. They're pretty good actually. So I've got one full of masonry bricks, 8x8 plates, 4x4 plates, leaves. So this one's it.
We've got Andy James has just said no masterclass tonight.
Drawer full of leaves.
Oh, we teach people where to
Cool.
buy bargains and things from.
Yeah, well,
Not
that was the plan. But also, like, I don't know. I don't feel like we're the font of all knowledge. Anyone with a tip is allowed to share it with us. It's just like a conversation about cheap stuff.
Yeah. Cheap stuff.
It's probably
I really
changed
like
a bit over the years, but I do think you can still find the bulk bargains out there on your Gumtrees, your Facebook Marketplace, and things like that. They are still around. You still will always get people who list things that have no idea of its value,
Yeah.
or just a bulk lot of ex-kid stuff that they just want to get rid of. And it's just about being quick with it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there are
And-
things
and
around.
like
that
it.
are very,
Don't let off to
Yeah.
that you know too much about it.
no,
either.
yeah, that's the usual thing with that. But
Yeah.
you know, we've got a lot of stuff which is reasonably
Yeah.
local, and if you can act quickly on it, if you can message them and say, "Yeah, I'll be around there later tonight," or now, you can get some pretty good bargains.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
10
think, I don't know,
minutes.
it was a while ago now. I think I might have been telling this
Yeah.
story on Claire's stream, actually.
Wasn't that on
About-
a stream? Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon it was Claire's stream. And it
Yeah,
was
I
like
think it was.
this lady
Yeah. That dodgy one
some DC stuff. She'd taken
on
out
a
all the
Sunday
wins,
morning.
but the big figs were still there.
Yeah.
And she was
It's like
having
a
like
Saturday night or
anyone who
something.
messaged her, like whoever gets there first Sunday morning,
Yeah.
you can have it.
That's all right.
And
Yeah.
like I'd never heard of anything like
Yeah.
life. And then I messaged her later after the stream saying, "Oh, that sounds too dramatic. I'll pass." And she said, "Someone already came and picked it up tonight."
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder
Cutthroat.
if people would pick up the junk that's in
Oh
my
my
garage for that like that.
Markets are good, says Jace.
Because I
Mark-
hate Facebook Marketplace.
Wow.
So-
Oh, and I don't do markets either.
Jace here, is he talking like like local markets? Like you go and they've got all the tables out and the.
Holy, what a ghost for $50!
Do you reckon that's what he's doing?
That's a
Wow,
good deal.
that's good.
That
Or do you think
set's
he's talking
worth a
about a
couple of
brick market?
$100.
Tell us, Jace.
I
Yeah.
bought one bulk lot off. It was either eBay or Facebook. I can't remember. No, it must have been Facebook. This one, because it was the grottiest, disgusting stuff that I've ever bought. It was so gross, and it was like the one I needed to do it once, so that now I've done it, and now I'm not ever going to do it.
The thing is, if you can be lucky, you can get the dirty stuff that is just dusty, especially stuff that's been on a display shelf. If it hasn't been played with and it hasn't got in a kid's play tub with Band-Aids and crayons and cheesels and stuff like that, then the normal dirty, dusty stuff is fine because you'll wash it and it'll come out sparkling clean. Because it's been sitting on a shelf with a layer of dust and really good.
I bought my brick bank modular like that. So it was built and it was on display, so it was a bit dusty. But yeah, I like put the whole lot in the sink, washed it out really nice, and it was like sparkling. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
We've
And
had
now
a
I
couple
only
over
buy my
the-
second-hand sets off Todd now. So
a couple over the years, although not for I haven't really been actively looking for bulk. I've just got enough stuff that every time Ewan will see, oh, look at this, there's like 20 Ninjago sets and it's like $100. It's like, yeah, but I don't want any more Ninjago parts and stuff like that. Or there'll be just like vehicles. And it's like, we've got hundreds and hundreds of wheels. I hate mud guards and wheels now. They're just got way too many. I'm never going to use them, and I can't be bothered, cleaning them up and offloading them or flipping them or anything like that. So we've had a couple of good ones. One we got was one of those small kiddie wheelie bins, and there was something like 30, must have been like 20 kilos or something. 3 kilos of it was Mega Blocks, and all the rest was pure Lego, and it was mostly good. And another one was a kid had outgrown it, and again, it was the typical dust all over everything. And one tub, and I think we paid $100 for it, and I end up selling stuff for about $300 worth of sets. So it made itself over many times, but both of those were act really quickly.
Oh wow,
get out there
that's cool.
Yeah.
Cam here's saying giving up on Facebook and Gumtree too.
Yeah.
Toddy had a scam recently, didn't he? So did Michael.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Michael's actual video, wasn't it?
Michael jumped on it in time, didn't he? He didn't lose anything.
Yeah, no, he did, but he got it back. I think he got it back. Yeah.
Yeah. Jace is saying local markets. I never go to local markets.
Me
either. No, neither do I. They're hardly around anywhere.
The only other one is saving it for your Lego markets, like your brick resales and whatever ones in various cities, and toy bricks and mugs, things like that.
There's one this weekend in West Side. I don't know where.
Yeah, the Brick Nanza one. This is their second one. I thought about it, but I don't really need anything, and it's right the other side of the city. So
it is.
You don't need anything, Rowan. You're not going.
There's still a few things, and once in a while I will treat myself, especially these markets. They have the vintage sets, or the ones that I've missed out on the last 10 years.
We need a little banner going on. I do like searching for minifigures at those markets, though. The brick markets. You can normally grab, especially looking for Ninja Turtles, which are nowhere. You can always find some for a decent price. Online, they're just like $50 from the US kind of thing.
Yeah.
Take the postage on top of that. I don't like that.
I'm trying to find ghosts. I can only get ghosts overseas. They're expensive.
The only stuff I've bought from stuff that I bought from Marketplace. Yeah, it must have been Marketplace. Stuff that I bought from Marketplace was elves stuff.
Oh yeah, you love it.
Yeah, love it.
Have you got
I was walking through the back of the video with my elves purchase under my arm. I watched your clip and I was like, hang on a minute, that's me. I'm like, oh God, and there's the evidence. Oh no.
Sorry, I was just thinking about you were building the sky last week. Was that last week? Last Saturday? Or it must have been the week before. You built the site?
Oh yeah. Hang on, I'll go grab it.
Yeah, that was 2 Saturdays ago.
I built it today with Young Master Shelf. Now I have them to like actually put
Yeah, that was lovely.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that were great photos. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. He's good.
Yeah, cool.
He's getting to
They're
that
really
age where
cool.
happily, like you can kind of see where the side's pointing right now. He got Emmett's construction mech because it's like it's normally at the back there. He's like, what's that big yellow thing?
Here.
Yeah, I've got a pointer. This is great.
Yeah.
What's that big yellow thing? I mean, I like brought it out. What are they called? The organizers, the president
Real
business.
picture with this pointer.
The micromanagers.
Micromanagers. I was like, oh, so this is a bad
Yeah.
guy. He's a bad guy, and he made it out of
Micromanagers.
He loved it.
That's
He's just
cute.
there mucking around. Sometimes it falls over. You pick it up. It's just the best. But I really did. It's just little things like.
So which one of those do you like the best? Is ultimately your favorite?
Well, I do. I like this one better because it's got chunk and it doesn't have studs. They really wanted studs, and they fit it all out to just make it that bit cheaper. But I reckon the long handle, which I chose not to do because it's the same length as Mikey's handle. I was trying to make each of them different, so I shortened this handle a bit. But it does look better with the long handle.
I mean, the long handle works for me because I'm a giant, and I've got giant man hands. So the long handle works for me.
Yeah, I know. But I like the curve. I'm gonna add the curve to mine.
Yeah, the curve is cool. The whole thing was really cool. I actually really liked how the tip of it was done with the 2 different slopes on there.
Yeah, we did that on a live stream. I reckon that might have been Claire's live stream. No, maybe it was
That
a
was
Thursday.
cool.
Where we looked up the part that was going.
It's that one.
Yeah.
And then it's got this one
Oh,
on
yeah.
top of it. Oops, hang on, where am I? Yeah.
I think I got those.
Oh, yeah, yep.
There's my,
And it just makes it the
all
Yeah.
of those bits.
Of course you have,
makes it the
Robert.
perfect triangle at the top.
7,000 of them.
Yeah, because I remember on the live, I got to this point and Lewis suggested one like a complete one.
You've got those.
That's 2 of them, but that
Yeah.
won't work with 2 of them because it'll still split apart.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
things
there's
that
a
way.
seam down there. Yeah.
So
And then-
why is that because they're curves or is that because they're one by
The
long
one
slopes?
solid one. The one solid one would have cost like $16 each just to have one solid one. So I was like looking through my slips and found these 2 and slotted them together. I started with like it having a point at both directions, but I didn't like that at all.
No.
And then I found the one with the wing.
Beautifully.
Slotted it together.
Like when I put that on at the end, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
The ones that are sitting on top of,
Yeah.
why are you using the 1 by variants? You can't have the 2 by, or are they they're not curves, are they? They're just the
Yeah, there are curves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Now I get you. I see what you're
Can I
doing.
get closer?
But that
I don't know if it's clear for you guys.
Hang on.
But
Yeah, it
shouldn't
is.
split apart that way, should it?
Very.
Why am I?
So it's like that room.
Yeah. Well, I'm stoked that other people enjoy it too.
It's cool. My
So
favorite.
that's what you've got there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So why couldn't have you just used the ones like that?
Oh, I don't think I had any at the time.
Oh, okay. I just got a crap load of them here. So
Not like you, Rowan. Just pull,
No, I just
pull
figured
out my drawer because I have
No,
hundreds.
that's just a common
Here's
part.
one I prepared earlier.
There's a lot of stuff that I have. I've got a ton of
Yeah.
It's just a common part. It was in an
Obviously.
Ninjago.
Rowan's like, it takes.
Maybe you should open a brick store.
Yeah.
Are they
Rowan's like,
LBG?
it
I
takes
do
Ryan
admit
and
it is-
Gabby 20-something hours to build a piano on Lego Masters. Here's one I knocked up in
is.
3 hours.
I do think it is quite clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any. Do you have any in LBG?
Light bluish grey. Oh, I've got to see. I've got dark. That's
Yeah,
probably
I've got
why.
dark
Maybe they
grey.
don't exist in there.
Yeah, maybe that's why. It was a long time ago that we did that.
Maybe
Yeah,
Rowan.
I've got dark
What's a
blue.
long time ago? I remember those screens. Oh.
Yeah.
Because I remember you working on that curve
Yeah.
for like 3 streams in a row.
I just I just
You
I
just
wasn't
weren't happy with it.
Yeah.
Kept going back for more.
And I've noticed that I updated the curve after the Bricker guys got the thing. I don't know if you can tell. This one has a little
bit wider.
imprint where my thumb
Okay.
is there. See how it chops in?
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Because I updated the way I did it after the Bricker passing on the instructions or passing on the studio file.
Ah.
Well.
Yeah. I still like it. It's cool.
I also got the I haven't got all of them, but I got Donatello's staff and Donatello's staff. I don't know.
I think. Oh wow! Oh my god! Is that the difference between your one and the Bricker one?
Yes.
Holy crap!
Because we just couldn't get it affordable, so we
No,
had to.
but your one is huge.
Yeah, well, it's 4 foot. It's like a
and it's heavy too.
I mean, it's still a decent size compared to
It feels
most
like-
other models
Yeah,
and things.
it still is.
like it's decent, but it feels like a kid's toy
Mm.
rather than like a staff. Like,
But does it feel safer when you spin it
right
around?
around my arm? It's still it's totally switchable because all the weight's in the center. The brown isn't much weight at all, so it switches quick. It's like the what are they called? Where
Wow.
they have staves that taper out and get pointy at the end.
Mm.
I can't remember what
The cool retractable ones.
No, like timber staffs as well. They they're designed to be pointier at the tips, so they spin faster. I can't remember what the proper name is.
I know you might have said it's a bit of a joke, but the someone was doing a scientific YouTube channel a few years ago, and they actually got a thing where they weighed different Lego bricks of just different colors, and surprisingly, there is a weight difference between the same brick in different colors, the dyes and whatever they do. It doesn't. It's not much. It's a very small amount, but if you've got 1,000 of them, it basically adds up. A bit like there was another one of someone putting a whole row of 1x2 bricks together, forming a wall. And if you use the bigger, longer chunks, they've got less gaps in it. So by the end of about a meter or so, it's about half a stud difference. So it's quite tricky to make your big things join up.
Interesting.
Bill's losing Alice. I'm catching up with the chat. Bill's losing Alice's. Cam's taking the piss. Andy's asked where Leah's katana is. That is the next one I'm building right now. Because I've got all the bricks, and I've been up in Queensland this week. So when I got back there, it had all arrived. So that's what I've got. Leah's brick version so far.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the other one.
Yeah.
So
is that handle longer as well now?
No, they're the same size. Oh, maybe a bit longer. But the bricker one is a bit fancier. I kept mine like a sewer knife, like it's not. It is. It's like there's a mutant in the sewer. He's not going to have a fancy gold-plated sword, right? Yeah. But the Bricker guys wanted it to be a bit, fancy colors and all that.
A bit nice.
So they're working on designs on all 4 sets of weapons now?
Yeah, they're going to be released tomorrow. The swords and the nunchucks. Well, I think
the nunchucks are tomorrow.
Yeah, the swords and nunchucks are tomorrow.
Because the nunchucks is cool.
Yeah.
That's the other one I might get.
But the chain, because the chain was so flimsy. I don't know. Did you break the chain at Bendigo?
Yeah. Well, I didn't break it. Some kid broke it.
Yeah, all right. Some kid.
When I was handing out your weapons to anyone.
Yeah, they break all the time. Yeah, and the Bricker guys weren't happy with
the poor kid nearly had a heart attack. I was like, it's fine. It's Lego. We'll just put it back together.
Yeah, so that had to be sturdy. So it's a different design with ball joints. It's not great, but it's better than it was. It doesn't look as good in my hand.
Maybe I'll leave it then. I'll have a look at it. I'll have a look at it first.
You can just get it and swap it out for the Technic U-bend. You just swap it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, these ones.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh dear. So, Tommy, you're all ready for
Ooh!
There it is.
Well, I'm bringing the bricker weapons, so I've still got to build those.
No, but-
Yeah. And what was
So are
it?
you bringing both of them? Like yours and the bricker ones? Or just the
Oh
bricker
yeah, both weapons. They're all going to go on the pin board next to
Yes.
each other. Yeah.
Lewis and I have been talking about that.
Yeah. What is this?
And then Dave's coming now too.
Yeah, he is. He said you bullied him into it.
I know, I did. You did.
No masterclass
Believe
Oh,
tonight.
that's good.
This
Yeah.
Cam saying, my 8-year-old has been walking around with the Technic Golf Club tonight. Glad he didn't get one of your stars, Tom. Oh, God. I think I actually put the blooper in my stories. We were like trying to pose.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan and I trying to pose, and he just got me straight.
Yeah. Yeah, you put it in the story.
I sent it to a few mates, and I was just, this is so funny. Everyone should just saw it.
Yeah.
Technic Golf Club. I want to see a Technic Golf Club. Ron, you've got 2 minutes there.
I actually do. Well, it's not actually.
Yay. We've got a Technic Golf Club. Come on. He's probably already building it.
There it is.
And here it is.
Oh my God. Here's one we prepared earlier.
This is. They're actually hockey sticks. This one hasn't been on the show for a few years, but they're pretty.
Oh, no.
It's jam.
Has Claire got a masterclass from you yet?
Funny.
Have you got your water?
No.
No. It's going to be tricky.
Friday night. What are you doing tomorrow night, right?
I've been happy to help out. I can show you some of my colourful gears. They're all different.
Ooh.
They are cool.
This is, I've just been getting a few extra
Ooh.
parts. This is my big tub of every single part in every single colour.
I keep cutting out.
I have
What's happened
all
to me?
in there.
Who is Andy Jones?
I think I've disappeared. Oh, no, I'm here.
New
Hey.
green axle, the really long one. So there's all
Oh, the ones from the plants.
the one from the
Yeah.
plant. The sand green one came out first. There's the spiral one that I used in my spinning top one, and a few other things. Anyone seen a part like this? This is Lego.
Snaps.
No, not Snap. This is Cybermaster. This was a early Mindstorms one, and it's the only set that this came in.
Well, that seems like a wise investment of tooling.
There
doesn't it?
are so many things that Lego have done that are in the one set. It's crazy. I mean, they buy all the barnacle weapons. There's so many of them.
Andy's asking if Rowan's going to Brickbelt. Who is Andy? Because I thought Andy was someone else, and the Andy that I thought it was would not get excited about Brickbelt. So it must be a
Oh.
different.
Why would the Andy you know not be excited about brick built, Tom?
He's not really into Lego. He's just a mate that would jump on and watch. So I'm guessing
Well,
this
that's
is not
okay.
that Andy.
I don't know. Who are you, Andy? Identify.
Who are you, Andy?
Andy, what's your Instagram account, Andy?
Oh, that'll help.
Oh, yeah,
What's
that
your
would help.
Insta, Andy?
Claire knows what's going on.
Sort of sad, though.
Because I don't think it's Andy I know either. It's a different Andy.
It's a different
Different
Andy.
Andy. Well, which one, Andy? Tell us. Reveal.
Tell us about yourself.
Ooh.
Now.
No
But which
Instagram.
different Andy?
Welcome.
We help to...
You don't know us at all then.
No, Instagram. Who are you? Andy? You're just some random.
Don't call him a random. We're random. We're not here often.
Hi, Andy.
Check us out on
I'm-
Instagram.
I'm less random.
Sorry,
on
Andy.
YouTube.
You're a nice random. Tell us who you are.
Maybe he's a Helena fan.
Maybe.
I guess you can't find this through Helena.
Hmm?
Oh, well.
No, nobody knows I'm here.
Pretty
Uh-huh.
popular. We're talking to town now, Andy.
No one knows I'm here.
So we'll see you at Brickfield, I guess.
I'm getting popular. Yeah. I want to be Andy's friend.
Someone will come up to you at Brickbuilt.
Andy, we want to be your friend.
Andy James.
Hi, I'm Andy. Brrr.
Turtle Father 1. Batman. Weird.
Mr. James to you.
Oh, red.
I'm going to check my Brickville exhibitor list now. Hang on.
So give us some goss. Oh, we're going to do a giveaway. Helena?
Yes, we will do a giveaway.
We'll do a giveaway whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, probably
Just-
next week because I haven't had any time to do anything this week.
Totally fine. Totally fine. All
Give
we
away
need
some
is
tickets.
the internet, right? We'll give away some tickets. Love it on Instagram.
Yep.
Sorry, Andy. You can't get me.
Plane tickets? Plane tickets?
Sorry, Andy.
Yeah, just a couple of train tickets to the showgrounds.
Yeah,
And
I'll give you.
Did
I'll give you the Olympic Park.
Andy, do you live in?
to Olympic Park?
What else?
Andy lives in Sydney, St. Joe, is he? Do you live in Sydney, Andy?
I'm getting excited about Brickbelt, so I'm guessing I'll be visiting Brickbelt with the family.
Won't be identified.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
someone with a family at a Lego
Are we
convention.
making Andy feel awkward now?
Every person who comes up to you,
You
just
must
say,
be identifying
you, Andy?
yourself, Andy.
You, Andy?
Yeah, hi, Andy.
Are you Andy? I want a photo of Andy with Helena at Brickfield. You must
You'll
go
have to
and get a
bribe
photo
him.
of
You're like,
Helena. We want to know who
Andy,
you
can
are.
have this Batman minifig.
I
Andy,
don't have these
You must
photos
move your
in
car. Come on,
real
Andy.
life.
Wear a red rose and come and meet us. We want to chat.
Red rose.
Yeah.
Oh, is Andy on the back?
Oh, Andy.
No, this is before the Bachelor.
Andy's probably an awesome builder.
Or,
Yeah,
or
I'm
isn't
sure.
isn't it the
I
thing
think
with the
it's in
bananas in the
Paris.
trolley?
Oh, here we go.
Not
Stephen's
the red
only
rose anymore.
coming for the A
Oh,
phone.
bloody Stephen.
Oh,
Hello,
that's it.
Stephen.
Well,
Steve, I got asked about you today, Stephen. About why
I'll be
you were
bringing
coming.
a 3D printed Batman in Speedos. With
There you
that as entertainment. Andy. I could look that up.
Hello, Andy's kids.
That's a deal breaker.
They are cracking up. Get your kids to come and introduce you at
To
Brickfield.
Tom. Yeah.
At what point do you question your life when you're
Hey,
3D
Andy.
Batman in
Hashtag
Speedo?
Andy.
Why am I buying
Hashtag
this?
Andy.
Why am I printing this?
Andy. 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 Andy.
Right.
Oh,
So
dear.
we apologise for you finding us, Andy.
Mm. And yes, Stephen, there will be entertainment.
Oh,
Yep.
this-
Hashtag Andy.
Yeah, no, Andy is not the entertainment that I'm aware of. No, we've got lots of fun stuff. We've got Lego 2K Drive.
Ooh.
Oh, that
So you
should
know
be
the
fun.
new
I'll look
game?
at the
That's
trailer.
really
good.
Actually, it's not even out yet. It comes out tomorrow. There you go.
Yeah.
How's that for a scoop?
Yeah. Andy's the artist called Builder. And the winner is Andy. Oh, there's Andy.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, what else is that? So there's the Drive 2K. What is that like? Going to be a tournament or something?
Yes.
What was that? What comes out tomorrow?
Yeah, there's nothing like a bit of healthy competition between some ATOLs. And I know that's
Right.
still you, Stephen.
I missed that.
That's Chris.
Yep.
I thought we had
think
someone who was
He
unimpressed.
must have done like what I did and logged on with his work account first. Yeah, no, so we've got Lego 2K Drive, which we'll have a little tournament for, which should be fun. I need to get some tips actually on how to like.
I can't get it from anyone until tomorrow because it hasn't come out yet.
I know, but no, I was asking. So do you know Bricks O'Brien? He's on Twitch. So he's a Twitch streamer and he does a lot of gaming and stuff. So he was in New York last week for a big launch of it. So I asked him for some tips.
Wow.
He's like, "Don't crash." Like, great tip, thanks.
Does the whole car shatter into pieces if you crash?
I don't know. I would imagine so because it's like a Lego racing car game. Like,
Yeah.
you would think so. So I'm curious to see what it's like. And
And I'm
then
guessing you can build your own cars, hey?
yes, you can
Cool.
build your own cars. Yeah,
So Mike will have a field day. He could design the whole.
there you go.
Wow.
Could he would be? Yeah, he would quite easily win that one, wouldn't he?
Critters
I'm
off.
not sure if, how long ago you guys were into Lego, but must have been about 2010, 11. There was a Lego game that came out called Lego Universe. which is a whole massively multiplayer one. It never
Was
really
that
took
before
off.
those, discs?
No, it wasn't that. It was before that. There was
No, that
no
was
physical
Dimensions.
thing. It was just purely a game where you run around and do missions and things like that, but you interact with other people as well, and you could actually build things in it. But they had it tough because they wanted to have a game that you could build anything out of Lego, but they need to keep it kid friendly. So how do you stop people building big,
Yeah. So how do
certain
you?
anatomical things out of Lego? Because anyone in the world would be able to see it. So they had to do a lot of stuff on it to limit what you could do with the building. There were sort of these chunks you could put together, and your character would pretend to build it and stuff. So it's going to be interesting on how they do it these days with the car thing.
Yeah. But how on earth do you stop people from building certain shapes?
I know.
Shapes on the front of your car or something.
They had something where you could build something, but it couldn't be released to sort of the public until a real person had vetted it. So it was like, you could build something, but then it would only be visible to you until maybe the next day or something. I was like, that's a bit weird. And it was a paper. I only had it in a free beta trial, but it was something like an $80 game plus paying $30 a month to play it.
Oh god!
Jesus.
And so
It's expensive as Lego.
Yeah.
Oh. Cam, that's what I'm hoping for. That it's as serious as the foosball at Brickvention.
Get Billsy with his old Lego basketball.
No, he's coming, but he's not bringing anything with him. But so that's why I'm hoping, because there's a few people that'll be there that have quite the competitive side to them. So
get the games going.
So yes, that'll be fun. We're going to have a polybag speed build comp as well.
Okay.
So
you get to take it out of the polybag?
I don't know. It depends what polybags we've got. I haven't checked what we've got in storage.
Have you ever done one of the blindfold competitions?
Cool.
Run one of those before?
I've seen it. That's the one I think Todd did that with Jada, where you got your hair, you've got to build it under something. Yeah, you can't see it. Yeah. So,
and there's another one where you have two people, where one person has to tell the other person where to they're blindfolded. It's like, here, pick up this brick, rotate it, push it down.
Yeah. And then there's the one with the arms as well, isn't there? Like one person puts their arms through the through the other person. Like that, yeah. Oh, Tamara. Hey, Tamara. Tamara's going to be at Brick Built.
Flesh colour are difficult to find.
Oh dear.
That was why the original castle was in yellow and not grey, because Lego didn't want anyone building tanks and war machines.
Oh, right.
Yep. That was one of the main pushes why they originally the original yellow castle was yellow.
Yeah.
And then now that Bat Cave that's coming out is all black, and grey.
Jesus.
The grand piano was a huge black parts pack.
Yeah. Very expensive parts pack.
On the Dobby figure. Yeah, that looked interesting.
Is that like brick built like those Harry Potter and Hermione ones?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's smaller though.
Oh, okay.
A lot smaller. Like probably maybe about this big. But
it's
looked posable and a bit of fun.
I did the built Batman one, the brick built Batman figure. But that Wolverine one, have you guys seen the ears on Wolverine?
It's just the curved slope things, isn't it?
It's gross.
Looks okay in the photos, but it's always one of the things.
Steppenwolf from the Justice League movie.
What was that thing? What was the one that was at Indigo? It was the Precious guy.
Oh god.
That was weird. That was really good, but it was so good it was like freaky weird.
It got to the uncanny valley where something is almost looking realistic, but not quite, but it creeps your human senses out.
It was enough to creep me out, yeah. It was weird.
That'll be at Adelaide next, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a flesh tone for Tamara. Oh, it's Dobby flesh coloured.
Yeah.
I pictured Dobby as, I guess he's kind of flesh coloured. I pictured him as a tan.
Yeah, no, he's weird flesh colour. Like boutique hotel flesh colour.
Yeah.
Yeah. kind of weird. Hello, Brickspace9. I believe Brickspace9.
Yeah, yeah.
So cheap Lego.
Cheap Lego. Well, we will have some Lego for sale at Brickbuild. It probably won't be cheap though, because it'll be all rare and retired stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Many vendors there.
not heaps, because we're in a new venue. We wanted to obviously maximise the amount of actual exhibitors. So there's not as many vendors as there will usually be, just until we get a feel for the space. So I think we've got about half a dozen. It's still a sizable corner of it, but it's not as many as we had last year, because the venue is different, a different shape, it's different layout. So
Was last year a new venue too?
yeah,
because it was like from what I saw from photos, it almost looked like a hallway or something, like a side part of a building.
Yeah, it was an awkward shape, so it was hard to work with. Whereas this one's more like the it's almost like where they had Bendigo at. It's an exhibition hall from the Royal Agricultural Society.
Okay.
So, because it's at Olympic Park at Sydney Showground, so where they have the Easter show, and it's actually a really good space, really nice, open, full of light. It's really a really good space. So
yeah, well lit.
yeah,
That's the main thing.
there will be Lego.
This was Sam's clever response to Andy's question, which I think maybe is a legitimate question anyway. There will be Lego as well as...
Oh, so there'll be kids free play area. So specifically for kids, there'll be a kids free play area. There's obviously Lego 2K, like we said. There'll be about a dozen Lego masters there for you to meet, chat with, look at their builds. So some of them bring in builds.
Yeah,
calm down,
kids. I want to chat to the Lego masters.
You already know them all.
We've got obviously fairy bricks there as well. So fairy bricks raffle, lucky dip, fairy bricks, lucky dip happening.
That's a good cheap mini bigs.
And then we've obviously, because Brickbuild's
Fairy Dicks. Oh, sorry, I said Fairy Dicks.
Sydney Children's Hospital Foundation. The Hospital Foundation are doing a raffle as well, so you can win some awesome Lego sets.
Nice.
And all the profits for that go to the Hospital's Foundation. So all the profits from the whole event go to the Hospital's Foundation. There is no chip on a stick.
Is there any food?
Yeah, I was just about to say that the most important question: what food vendors?
Coffee cart. Yeah, there is a coffee cart, and there will be food trucks there. So we're really excited about that. Those food trucks.
Do you know which kind of food trucks?
I do. Yes.
Or is it a secret?
Well, I was going to keep it.
No, I play my meals.
Yeah, I know, but you can't eat like anything. So I saw your dietary requirements for A4. I was like, no, no. I'll just get you a piece of cardboard and you'll be fine.
Well, I mean, saying it like it's my choice. I just described to you the way I live my life.
Yeah.
Voluntarily.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's crept up.
Yeah, it sounds fantastic.
And we've had it as well for kids. Yeah, it's crept up really fast. As well for the kids, we've had a junior builders program running. So we've got, I think, a dozen entries now in the junior builders program. So you'll be able to see some cool builds done by some of our local kids.
Yeah, awesome.
So
that's always a good idea. I mean, if you can somehow tee it up with a local, competition for the kids, so they bring along their own builds to display.
No.
Yeah. So,
very cardboard has gluten. Luckily, gluten is one of the few things that I can eat. So I will happily eat this cardboard that has gluten.
Just can't eat cardboard that's got dairy on it or anything. Yeah.
I was driving my son to the allergy specialist today because he can't eat egg, right? And I was talking about, because he didn't know what was going on. He's got to that age where he's aware of things, but it's things he's done before and he wasn't aware of them last time he did them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's been to this allergy specialist before, but this time he's actually asking and he doesn't remember going before. And he's asking, he's like, okay, so I'm going to Dr. Rebecca and and what's going to happen? He's like,
She's
well,
gonna
it's
like poke you with stuff.
yeah. He's like, I think he was trying to suss whether there was going to be egg and whether she was going to try and feed him egg to see what happens, kind of thing. And I was reassuring him, like, no, she doesn't have any egg there. And he's like, does she have egg at her house? I'm like, yeah, maybe. She might have had it. I just finished, like, we finished the conversation where I reassured him there's not going to be any egg at Dr. Rebecca's surgery. And then he goes, what's in that truck? And I look at the truck in front of me and it's got chickens across the back and it's eggs or something, like rainbow eggs. I was like, that truck's full of eggs.
If we crashed into that truck, would I die?
Yes, but not from the eggs.
And then he starts talking about, wouldn't the chickens be sad?
Of course.
If they want babies? And people are eating all their eggs before they become babies.
Oh, I love him.
The chickens make too many eggs that they don't know what to do with them, and they don't have a big enough house to put them in, so we eat them.
I went with we don't eat the eggs that have baby chickens in them. And I went with the ones with baby chickens are much heavier, so we know, and people eat the light ones. I just went with that. I don't know anything about eggs. Eggs is just that thing you avoid in the shape.
How old is little Shelf?
He'll be 3 in July.
Okay, because I sent this to Todd earlier, but I feel like I probably should have sent it to you, right? It's a meme that's toddlers trying to tell their first knock joke. Okay, so an orange is at the door, and he's like, "Not a banana," and you're like, yeah, like that's actually what it's like.
See you, Andy's kids.
Bye, Andy's kids. Good night. We'll see you at Brickbuilt, Andy's kids. And Andy.
Come say hi, kids.
Yeah. Oh dear. Say hi to strangers off the internet. Don't say hi to strangers off the internet, kids.
Next year snow, Alice, me, and Sydney.
Oh, Alice. What's Alice? What are you building with Alice, Bill?
He's building an Alice in Wonderland. Bang.
An Alice in Wonderland truck? Or
Alice in Sydney.
No, I think he's straying from trucks.
what?
Yeah.
This is Bill. This is Bill with the trucks, right?
Yeah, it is. He had a church diorama there with a little graveyard in the back amongst his trucks at Bendigo, and he's branching out. He wants to do better than the Turtles, and he reckons that Alice in Wonderland is the key.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. So, that'd be great.
Yeah, he's working on the. What did he say he was working on? The trip down.
Oh yeah, like so Martin's doing something like that as well. Brick Snaps.
And I said to Bill,
insane though. Martin's just a crazy person.
Oh, he is. I said to Bill that he should check out Brick Snaps because he's doing that at the moment. And Bill was like, "No, I don't want to see it."
Nice, Andy. Happy to meet you.
There's a fine line between looking at what other people have done because one, it can be discouraging, but two, it can go, oh shit. There's, I was going to do exactly that, and I know I couldn't have pulled it off. So it means you can do something a little bit different and do your own spin on it, knowing that you're not doing a direct copy.
Yeah. Good luck finding Bill.
Good luck finding Alice.
I was just saying, good luck finding Alice.
Hello, Rebecca. Is the boring show you're watching with your husband, is it The Block?
Oh, can I turn on captions? Or maybe Rebecca can turn on captions. Can you do that?
Rebecca's husband and I used to text while we were watching The Block because Rebecca hates The Block. Her husband loves The Block. I love The Block. And my partner hates The Block too. So me and Rebecca's husband would be like, oh my God, can you believe that? Well, like what have they done with that kitchen? That's so gross. Ugh. And so yeah, it was good fun.
I don't know. Can you turn on? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I know you can turn on.
I think you can turn on captions.
You do it with live as ones as well.
Don't know.
Depends.
I feel like I have before.
The Block won't be live.
No, it's not The Block.
Oh,
I think
TV. That on Block.
Yeah. There you go, Rebecca. Mute the TV. Put the captions on for him.
Just let him know.
And he can read his show.
And listen to us.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah. So that's that. Cheap Lego sets and bricks.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think anything else to get back on topic, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. If I was trying to find the cheapest Lego set,
Rowan?
what's that, Claire?
You're breaking up really
Have you
bad.
got any? Or have you got any?
Oh, pussycat.
I had to.
Hey,
Yeah.
Someone's
Me?
just woken up.
Yeah, I just pulled her out of.
Oh,
She tucked
Abigail.
herself in under my blanket. But I thought because
She's
Rebecca's
lovely.
here,
Hello,
say hello.
darling.
Hey,
She'll
Dusty.
bite my face
Oh,
off
not
later.
Claire, because I don't like her.
We can't
No,
hear
no.
Claire. Claire, we can't hear you.
Oh,
Claire,
sorry.
you're a bit
You just
can't hear
lag.
me?
You can't. Your voice cuts out most of the time.
Maybe I'll take this off.
Hey, Dusty.
If I was going to try and find the cheapest, usually when I'm looking for a Lego set, it's a particular Lego set. I'm not just looking at Lego sets to see which one's cheap. And I genuinely would just Google it and go to the shopping section and see what comes up. I haven't found a better than that.
I have actually given that tip to some of my friends at work. So when my friends at work find out that I'm into Lego,
I forgot.
I tell them if they want to buy something that's more than like a $20 set or whatever, I said look for the number on the box, put that number into Google, and then see what comes up. I said because normally what will happen is somewhere will have it on sale, so Maya or David Jones or Target or whatever will have it on sale. Said, and what happens then is Amazon will 99% of the time price match it, and then I get free delivery from Amazon.
Now,
that's a great tip.
I will share my screen because there's a site just remind me of. I haven't used it much, but another friend of mine does and always raves about it. It's called Brick Hawk, and it will watch. You can put in a bunch of sets, numbers you want, and it'll watch them, and it'll keep an eye out for all the other shops that are selling it.
The other thing that's really good is if you're on Brick Set. Oh, wow. So on Brick Set, it will also track Amazon prices. And it will it'll often tell you I'll log in and I'll see a list of Amazon stuff that on Brick Set that's 30, 40, 50% off.
Again, I haven't used it for a while, so you can pretty much put on. Now, the only thing is you have to pay for the site a few dollars or something of how many things you wanted to watch. So if I was looking at the, a certain particular set, who knows one that's, well, there's obviously popular ones here, Up House. Okay, so I'm going to watch that. Now, this will tell you 5 minutes ago, 19, who's got the cheapest Up House. So at the moment, Build and Play, but out of stock. So Kmart, $79 is the cheapest one within stock.
There you go.
Allegedly
in stock.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I always have trouble with Kmart finding actually them having any actual stock. I don't know if it's just Kmart's around here.
Do they have Big W in here?
No, I find that a bit too. They just can't find the stuff.
Oh, there we go. Your Star Wars Inquisitor out of stock in Big W.
But what is it saying out of stock though? Is it saying for your postcode or for your set a store?
If I go is it still showing? No, it's only doing that tab.
Went to Spotlight yesterday, right? And they are just the worst. Like I pulled up the website, I'm looking for this. It says it's available in your store. She takes me to the area where they have them and says, I don't think we stock that anymore. Good luck.
Wow. Really?
No, I've never found
God.
it working at Spotlight.
That's a bit.
Sorry, Ron, I was just telling that story while you were finding the thing you're looking for.
No, yeah, Rick James pretty good.
I still find Kmart or
sometimes Kmart will still be cheaper.
Big W, of course.
Yeah, Kmart and Big W, the two ones which for the common sets will be cheaper.
So this is on.
It's only when you want to get the rare and oddball ones that they'll never have them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so this is on Brick Set, and I just logged in while we were talking. So just logged in, and this is what's come up as on sale.
Oh, so this is just random sets. It's not sets you're looking for.
No, it's just whatever's on sale. Like Guardians of the Galaxy Advent Calendar, they probably don't have any of that. But yeah, it shows you stuff that's on sale at Amazon right now. I've gotten quite a few good deals from that. So yeah, and then of course, Big W Toy Sale will be coming up very soon.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is that starting within a month or something, or?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
Yeah, I see people picking up just sets that are ridiculously cheap as parts packs. I never had that kind of disposable income. It's just not there for me.
Yeah, there was one again from Amazon. There was one that I got, one of the Eternal sets, the one that's like the big Dorito, the big triangle thing.
Yeah, I almost regret getting that. I remember seeing that at our local Target for $49, and they had about 5.
Yeah, so I got it for on Amazon. Yeah,
probably should have got that, but I didn't care for it.
No, it's meant to be 149, and it had all these awesome parts in it, like all these cool opalescent parts and stuff in it, all these really nice colors and stuff. So yeah, I picked up one of those off Amazon. So yeah, I usually I always
stupid looking thing.
Yeah, I always chuck it into Google and see who's got it cheapest.
Yeah, that's very good.
Don't ever buy anything at full price.
Good tip on Amazon. So you're taking the piss out of this, Ron, but it's one of the few things that's still built in your room.
Yeah, I know, because we only got it last week.
All right.
I always just see what oddball position can you get? Can you make them
Always
dab?
gonna see if they can do the split.
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie yet, so it makes no context at all. Maybe when I see the movie, I'll like, oh, okay, kind of makes sense, and it's it's a good model or something like that. But
I don't remember that.
Oh, it's a terrible movie. It was bad.
Yeah, I haven't heard good things about it, and I've watched a few snippets of it, but.
Yes, Bill got a Mercedes. I think it's a Mercedes.
Look at you knowing what that set is off the number.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Because I shared it with a few groups. Big W has some stuff on clearance at the moment.
All right.
421 or 129. Oh, I did 149. 149 is the little Monster Jam truck, which is only $20.
Well, that was overpriced.
150 bucks. Oh, okay. 42129. Oh, that's a Zetros. That should be good. That's meant to be a good set, but it's always been like $340. It's just a bit too much, but yeah, 150 is a good deal for the parts you get in it, motors and everything.
Yeah. Claire's mate Robin Hood Bricks would have known, bang, straight off, exactly what set that was off the numbers, and vice versa.
Oh, he's very good at that. Yeah.
Everyone's got something.
Yeah. No, Dusty, I posted it in Auslug. When we got because spoiler alert, I work for Big W head office, so when we got the notification for it, I posted it in Auslug.
Did you run a report stats on all the Super Mario stuff sold over the past few weeks?
Track
Dave going around. I mean, you probably could have tracked the analytical reports, and you see this graph going up of the sales. Like, that's Dave. Dave did that.
I should do that. Track Dave.
It was entertaining.
It was entertaining, actually.
We're about to go 4 minutes over.
Yeah, it was.
The last 7 minutes of this stream were extremely valuable to the topic. And I'll have to put that in the caption below.
I can answer. I buy my Lego parts of a few places. Are we actually saying names when we get them, or?
I can. Is this
a secret thing that you don't want anyone else to know about?
I'm talking about the topic.
Yeah, good. It's about time.
Well, we say I find a few, like, they're not, I don't know if they're probably BrickLink stores, but I find them just through eBay. I go through Dash Bricks a lot. I go through Bricktastics, and I go through Judy at Brick Resales. Yeah, so you can get some secondhand stuff through them. Yeah, but I buy a lot through them because I buy a lot through them. They give me little deals and stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
For cheap stuff on Bricklink, I use DD Bricks a lot. DD Bricks in Thailand.
And
Yeah.
same
So
with
I've used them for
Yep.
heaps of stuff.
Malaysia.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
bought Papa Bricks. I got some stuff ordered yesterday through him on the Gold Coast. He's pretty good.
And that's the thing is, as much as I mean, Bricklink's obviously the main source for a lot of stuff, but I find that I'm about 80% of Australian sites, and then the 20% is just no one in Australia's got it. So I need the part, I need whatever quantity. So it is just works out cheaper to get it from overseas. So
To be completely honest, I've gotten orders from
Yeah.
overseas faster than I've gotten them from
oh,
within Australia.
definitely. I think nearly everyone's got a story of that. Of I got stuff from Slovakia quicker than Queensland. It's like,
Slovakia.
how
Yeah.
did you?
Slovakia.
No, not
Slovakia on a Saturday
That's
night,
true.
bro.
What's the Marvel country that was made up for Ultron?
Sokovia.
Sokovia. Yeah, I got parts from Sokovia.
That had to go through, what is it, the multiverse to get there as
Yeah,
well.
to get here.
Yeah.
Came out of Mega Block in the end.
I am, because this is an hour, and we've got an hour and 6 minutes, I am going to cut the stream. But I'll see you, I won't see you next week. Next week I'll be at Yabs' house.
Oh, well.
beer or
So in the meantime,
something.
make sure everyone goes to brickbuilt.sydney and buys tickets for next weekend.
Yep.
You
And we'll
come
do a
check it
giveaway.
out.
I promise you, if I find a $50 return trip to Sydney, I will
Yep.
fly up there and do it.
Excellent.
I hear Helena's just giving away everything, so you never know, she might use her points. Yeah.
No.
Just
It'll
see
be
you,
an
Bill.
amazing show.
See you, everyone in the chat. We're signing
you
off.
all.
See you
See
in 2 weeks, unless
Bye.
these guys want to chat amongst themselves next week.
Maybe.
Who knows? Got to come up with a good topic.
Yeah.
See you guys.
See ya.
What topic?